YouTube, what's up YouTube in the future? Today what I'm doing is I am ranking all 151 original Pokemon. Even though the title of the stream says ranking every Pokemon, it's all the original ones. It's not every single. I don't want to rank 1,000 Pokemon right now. So it's the original 151. Not only am I ranking them, I am ranking them specifically based off of how chill they would be to smoke with. To smoke that you know, the forbidden herb, that fucking za, you know. The tiers I have in the tier list, the tiers I've set up for this is dope ass vibe, which pretty self-explanatory, just like fucking would be chill as hell. Pretty chill, which is like, you know what, like it's kind of a vibe, I guess. Kinda cool, I guess. This one's like sure, I guess I'll pass it to you. Got invited, which is just like you're there, they're just there, I guess. Low-key fucked up vibe probably is like when it's like I don't want it around, I don't want it to be around me. And then get away from me is like I am actually scared, I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack and freak out. I will freak the fuck out if I'm smoking weed and I get high around it. Starting off the tier list, we have of course the first Pokemon, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, I feel like he would be pretty chill, you know. I like Bulbasaur in like the anime, I think he's pretty cool. Yeah, so Bulbasaur, he has like the vines in the arms, so he can like hold stuff, which is good for smoking with him, because then you can like pass the joint. You can pass the joint over to him when you're smoking, which that like automatically I think puts him in dope ass vibe. Also, he's just like a little like chiller, bro. Like he's a dope ass little like chill guy. By the way, we are ranking these Pokemon based on the assumption that they are 21 human years old, just to make sure. Next we got Ivysaur, who I feel like he's pretty much the same like vibe as Bulbasaur. He's just like a little bit bigger, I guess. I'll put him in pretty chill, I think, cause like he's a little bit bigger, and it's like he's probably fine to smoke around, because like, you know, he's probably like the size of a big dog just with a giant fucking flower on its back. So like I've like been high around a big dog before, so like that's I'm chill with that. But I feel like it's not like he's not as good of a viber. I think Venusaur might even low-key be kind of a fucked up vibe, if like I'm being honest. Like he's just like fucking massive. Like this is a big guy. If you got too high and then you like started thinking about how you're in a room with like a giant half toad, half like tree thing, toad with a big ass flower on its back, you're gonna be like, what in the hell, bro? And that's gonna freak you out. That'll freak you the fuck out. So I think we have to put him there. He's cool though. He's like a chill guy outside of this tier list. I like Venusaur, but I think it would be a fucked up vibe. This is where it gets controversial, guys. I think Charmander is in kind of cool, I guess. Not as much going on, like not as chill as Bulbasaur. Like he got the flame on his tail, so it could be cool. Like you could like light the joint with the flame on his tail. So I guess that's an advantage of having him there. But other than that, I don't know. He's like kind of boring, low-key. Call me crazy. Charmeleon, kind of fucked up vibe. Low-key, kind of fucked up vibe. Like, look at him. Like, I don't know. He looks angry. He looks like he would beat the fuck out of me. Like, I should be scared of this guy a little bit, you know? Like, he like squares up with you when he evolves. So, kind of fucked up vibe. We got Charizard next. Low-key, I'm gonna put him in kind of cool, I guess. I really just don't fuck with Charmeleon. Charmeleon is like a weird looking Pokemon. So like in the tier list, I'm like, I don't know, I don't want him around. I don't want the weird, like ugly one to be around. A big cool dragon, that would be kind of cool. That would be cool. If you don't think about it, if you try to ignore that you're smoking weed with a dragon in the room with you, it'd be cool. It'd be kind of cool. Got my boy Squirtle. Instantly going in dope ass vibe. Instantly going in dope ass vibe. Don't even play with me. This might be the best one in the whole tier list. This might be the best one. You know, you got Squirtle Squad from the anime. You got the Squirtle with the sunglasses on. Coolest guy coolest guy you ever saw in your life. If that's the Squirtle I'm smoking with, easy dope ass vibe. Even if it's normal Squirtle though, because Squirtle is just a chill homie. Wartortle, kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. He kind of got the thing that Charmeleon got going on, but like he at least looks like cooler. And then Blastoise, I think would be pretty chill. I feel like any Pokemon that's a little too big, I might be a little intimidated by at first. But I think Blastoise has a chill enough vibe. We can put him in pretty chill. I feel pretty good about that. Caterpie, fucked up vibe, bro. I'm not smoking weed around a caterpillar. Hell nah. Hell nah. Metapod, fucked up vibe. A little bit better than Caterpie, fucked up vibe. Butterfree, I think might be get away from me. Butterfree might be get away from me if I'm high, because that's just a gigantic fucking butterfly. That is terrifying. That is a terrifying thing to be around if you're getting high. Weedle, pretty much the same reason as Caterpie. All the bugs are gonna do really like poorly on this tier list. Kakuna, probably the least fucked up out of all of these. No, I'll put him here actually. I'll put him here. This also might be subject to change. I might move some Pokemon around as I go. But Kakuna I think is still a fucked up vibe, and Beedrill is just straight up the scariest possible one. This would be terrifying. Are you kidding me? If you hit the bong and then this was in your room, oh my god, nightmare. Pidgey, like I guess, man, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about him. Pidgeotto, kind of feel the same. And Pidgeot, this on it, like whatever. Like they're cool. Actually, Pidgeot might be kind of a fucked up vibe. That might be too big of a bird to be around. These two are maybe fine. Rattata, we're inviting Rattata. Like if he's chill, that could be fine. Raticate, low-key fucked up vibe, bro. Low-key fucked up vibe on this guy. Fucking big ass teeth, fat, dumb looking rat, bro. Hell nah. It might be get away from me. Raticate might be get away from me actually. Spearow, we'll put him in got invited. Yeah, he's fine. Little bird, like birds are cool. Like people have just like small little birds as like pets, you know? So that's probably fine. It's probably fine to be high with like a little bird near you. Fearow, get the fuck away from me, bro. Get away from me. Hell no, that guy has bad vibes. Every depiction of Fearow, he's like the meanest guy. He's just like a huge asshole. And it's like a big bird. I'd be like scared of him. If this thing started flying at you, trying to attack your shit, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Ekans, I think Ekans, kind of cool, I guess. I think we put Ekans in kind of cool, I guess. Arbok, get the fuck away from me. Absolutely. Get the fuck away from me. We got Pikachu up next. Pikachu, pretty fucking chill. Pretty chill. I do like him. I like Pikachu. All right, it's a basic. He's a basic choice. If you could smoke weed with any Pokemon ever and you chose Pikachu, you're boring. You're boring as hell, but he would be pretty chill. All things considered, like that's like a little, he's a little guy. As long as he's not treating you how Ash's Pikachu was treating him in the first episode of the anime. As long as you're on good terms with Pikachu, this would be pretty chill. In Loki, same with Raichu. Raichu, also a chill ass guy. Fuck with that guy heavy. Maybe even a little bit more than Pikachu if I'm being 100, if I'm keeping it a stack. I kind of like Raichu more. Sandshrew would be pretty chill. He's like a little guy. I just like the little guys. I think that's my, you can kind of tell, I guess, from how the tier list is looking right now, that my taste in Pokemon is just like the little guys, the like cute little fuckers. I'll put Sandslash in kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. He's a little scarier. He's a little bit more scary, but he'd probably be fine. Nidoran female. I guess you get an invite. I guess we'll invite you. I don't know. Nidorina, I'll put in got invited too. I don't really feel too strong about Nidorina. Nidoqueen, however, low-key pretty chill. Low-key pretty chill. She has like a real like calm kind of vibe to her, you know? Like I feel like she would like hit the bong and start like talking about some like real deep shit with you. That's kind of the vibe I get from her, and that's a good vibe. Nidoran male, right next to Nidoran female. I don't really give a shit. Don't really care. TBH. Nidorino might be low-key fucked up vibe. I don't know. I don't know about him. Too spiky. He looks too dangerous. I'd be scared I was gonna like trip and fall on him if I got too high. Okay, Nidoking. Nidoking could be kind of cool. Maybe not as chill as Nidoqueen, but Nidoking kind of chill, kind of a cool guy, I guess. Clefairy would be kind of cool. Actually, you know what? I would say pretty chill. I would say actually she's from like the moon too. Maybe we could talk about what the moon's like. You know, we could, yo, what's it like being from space type shit, you know? Always cool to have the cute whimsical MF at the function. We got Clefable next. Clefable, I'll put in kind of cool, I guess. I'll put her in pretty chill actually. Singing you like lullabies and shit or whatever they do. Singing their moon songs. Vulpix would be kind of cool, I guess. Fuck. You know what? Vulpix I think would have to be pretty chill. That's like your homie got like the really cute, like soft, like dog that's like really chill and just like sits on the couch next to you. I think that's the vibe that Vulpix gives. Sit in your lap when you're like a little too high. It does look like it would have like some soft ass fur. Ninetales also would be pretty chill, I feel like. I'll put Ninetales up here. Alright, we got fucking Jigglypuff. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This is gonna be a curveball. Looking at the rest of the list. Okay, so here's what I think about Jigglypuff, is that would be low-key a fucked up vibe. Here's why. Jigglypuff is known for singing Pokemon to sleep. That's what she does, is she puts Pokemon and people to sleep with her songs. I feel like that's not the vibe I want. I don't want to like smoke weed with you and then you like lull me to sleep immediately after. That's lame as hell. That is so fucking lame. We're hanging out and that you're gonna put me to fucking sleep? We gotta put her in fucked up vibe, as well as Wigglytuff, because it's just the same shit, but she's just a little bit bigger. Zubat also would be a fucked up vibe. That would also 100% be a fucked up vibe. That's a bat with no eyes. I don't want this thing in my room, flying around my fucking room. It'd be like a moth. It'd be like having a moth in your room, just like way bigger. Wouldn't know where it was going, just flying around like crazy. Zubat would make sure you have water. Bro, that guy doesn't have eyes. He doesn't know what's going on. Golbat, get the fuck away from me. That ass, get away from me with that big ass mouth. At least he has eyes this time, but I feel like that makes it worse, because if he's like looking at me and flying towards me, hell no. All right, Oddish. I mean, bro, he kind of looks like, in this picture, it looks like the weed leaf almost. So I think we have to put him in pretty chill, honestly, because we could just, we don't even need to go out to the dispensary with him around. Take a little bit off of him, put it in the grinder, put that in the bowl, we're good. I'm gonna put Gloom at the top of kind of low-key fucked up vibe. He looks like a little, like he's already kind of tired, drooling. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe he's already high though, is what that means. Maybe he already smoked. He already took a hit off the bong. Like, fuck you, why'd you smoke weed before coming here? We're inviting you to the smoke sesh, you get high before you get here? Like, what is that? The whole point is that we're smoking together. Vileplume might be get away from me. That might be a getaway from me, low-key. Or you know what? Let me look at this guy a little closer. He is cute. You know what? I'll give Vileplume the credit of like he is kind of cute. Like for some reason Oddish goes from like this cute little guy to like ugly fucker to like back to being cute again. Could totally use him as a table. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Wait, you're so right. We could roll up on this guy. We could put the tray down on the flower. You're so right. We gotta put him in pretty chill. We gotta put him next to Oddish, honestly. You're actually so right. My bad. Paris? That's a fucked up vibe. I don't want no mushroom spider at the fucking function. Hell nah. And Parasect is just is actually, that's get the fuck away from me. That is get the absolute fuck away. That might be almost the bottom. That might be almost the worst one. It's like a crab spider that's been possessed by like a zombie mushroom. Venonat would be kind of cool. Venomoth is get the fuck away from me. I hate moths. I fucking hate moths. And this one is gigantic. We're actually gonna put him down here. That is almost the worst one too. Yeah, that's a fucked up vibe. Get away from me. Absolutely get away from me. Diglett? Bro, that's dope ass vibe right there. Look at him. Look at that guy. You're telling me you wouldn't pass it to him? Dugtrio also would just, I mean, it's just 3 of them. It's just 2 more. 2 more of them. Meowth? Ooh. See, Meowth got a shady ass vibe, and that's totally just me being biased against him because of the anime. But we'll invite him. Actually, he could be kind of cool. He could have a shady vibe, and like you're buying it from him almost, like you're buying the weed from Meowth, and he's like, oh, hold up, before I leave, do you wanna like smoke with me real quick? Do you mind if I hang out? And you'd be like, I guess, right? And then you'd like smoke for like 5 minutes and he'd be gone, right? He has business to get to. He can't be in the same place for too long before he has to be somewhere else. So he'll stick around for like a couple minutes, and I think he would be kind of cool. Persian, that's just a big ass cat, and that'd be kind of a fucked up vibe, bro. That's like the size of like a cheetah or like a small lion. Psyduck, bro. Psyduck would be fucking dope ass vibe. Psyduck is a dope ass vibe, bro. I don't care that this guy is gonna be in crippling pain the entire time, because Psyduck is always having the worst headache you've ever fucking seen in your life. He would be a dope ass vibe. That guy, I fuck with him so heavy. Golduck would be kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little bit more indifferent to him. He's kind of weird looking. Weed would help him. It might help his headaches. He might smoke the weed and the headache might go away for a little bit. I don't know. Mankey, for smoking weed with, Loki might be a fucked up vibe. For anything else, I would be fine being around Mankey. Alright, he's a cool guy. Just not in the smoke sesh. I think that's like the one scenario I don't want to be around him. I think same with Primate. He's too like pissed off. Like they look angry at me. I don't like the ones that look like they're pissed at me. That would not be a good vibe. Unlike Growlithe, bro, because Growlithe would be pretty chill. He's just a dog. That's just literally a dog. Like, sure, he can breathe fire, but like, he's not gonna do it at me. If anything, he can light the joint, you know? I said that about Charmander too. I guess the ones that make it so I don't need to have a lighter with me, if I forgot my lighter, Growlithe would be pretty chill to have around, you know? And soft. He does look soft as fuck, bro. That's the homie's dog right there. That's the homie's chill ass dog. We might put him in dope ass vibe. Honestly, we might put Growlithe in dope ass vibe. Arcanine is maybe a little bit too big for me though. I'm more of a medium sized dog guy. Poliwag. Poliwag's cute, but I don't know. I'm a little bit more indifferent about Poliwag than I am of Poliwhirl, because Poliwhirl would be a dope ass vibe. Look at him, bro. That is one of the chillest Pokemon ever. I love Poliwhirl. People do not talk about this guy enough. I think I have a really good top tier right now. I think this is good. Poliwrath, on the other hand, low-key fucked up vibe. That's a little too much. I don't like when he gets jacked. I don't want to be around him. He's like angry too. If he didn't look pissed off, that's a big deciding factor for me, I guess. I don't know. But if he didn't look so like angry at me, like he wanted to fucking rip my face off, he'd probably be pretty chill. But like, I don't know. I don't want him around, to be honest. Abra would be pretty chill. He doesn't look like he's as asleep as Gloom is down here. Like he's listening to the conversation going on and he's waiting till he has like something really like interesting to add to the conversation after you pass him the joint. But he's like quiet, you know, he's kind of like, he keeps to himself when he doesn't have anything to say. And that's a cool vibe. We like having that around. Kadabra would also, I think, be pretty chill. And Alakazam. I think all 3 of these guys would be pretty chill to smoke with. They're like real big thinkers. They be thinking about shit. So it'd be like you smoke with them and they like have some real shit to talk to you about, you know? They would freak me out. I could see that. I don't know. They are kind of just like men. They're just like kind of guys. But I can handle that. I think I can handle some guys. Ayo. Pause. Multiple at the same time. What? Machop. Machop, I'll put him in kind of cool. I'm a little indifferent. I'll put him here, honestly. I don't know. Machoke could be kind of cool. Again, that one is just a guy. Just like a big, just like a big muscular guy. What? Sorry, it's Pride Month. It is Pride Month. You're right. But like, I don't know. I feel like if he's like chill, it'd be cool to just have like a guy around, you know? Guy with 4 arms though, that might be a little fucked up of a vibe. I think that'd freak me out. If I'm too high and I see a dude with 4 arms around me, hell no. That is freaking me out. Bellsprout, bro. Bellsprout. Fuck, he be chill as fuck to hang out with. That guy's cool. And he dances around. His animation in like the new games is him just kind of like hitting a groove and shit. Like he gets like real funky with it, and that's a cool vibe at the function. I'm smoking weed and this guy's moving around all cool like. Hell yes. Shout out Bellsprout. Weepin' Bell would also be pretty chill, to be honest. And Victory Bell would be get the fuck away from me. This guy, hell no. Hell no. Scary. This guy's scary. These two chill. This guy down here, scary as hell. Don't want him around. Tentacool? I'll put him in got invited, I guess. I don't know. I don't really fuck with him. Tentacruel? I might be also get the fuck away from me. You know what? But I couldn't be like in the same room as him. He would be like, I guess these two would be like in like a tank. Like you're in the aquarium, maybe. You pop a edible, you go to the aquarium, this guy's in there, and you're off a gummy. So maybe I actually put Tentacool in pretty chill. Under those circumstances, I think I could put him, I'll put him at the bottom of pretty chill. Geodude? Geodude would be pretty chill. This guy would be pretty chill to smoke with. It might freak me out, but I think I would get used to it. If I just hung out with him long enough, maybe I'd get used to it. Graveler I'll put in kind of cool, I guess. That'd be kind of freaky though. That'd be a little weird. He would get that rock dust all over your place. You know what? We'll like hose him off before he comes in, so he's not all dusty and shit. Damn, I'm only like halfway through right now. Golem. This might be controversial. I'm gonna put him in pretty chill. I'm gonna put Golem in pretty chill. I'm also gonna move Bellsprout up like a lot, to be honest. Golem would be pretty chill. You know, like it's a big lizard with like, that's like made out of a rock, which I think a lot of people might be a little scared of, but I think he looks chill. I don't think he would like have a problem with me, and he would just kind of hang out, you know? Ponyta. I'll put Ponyta in kind of cool. And I think Rapidash might be low-key fucked up vibe. That's like a giant horse. I'm low-key every time I've ever been around a horse in person, I am a little scared. I'm a little bit intimidated by horses. I know like if there's any horse girls watching this right now, you're like, but they're such beautiful, majestic creatures or whatever. They're scary, bro. That thing is like 1,000 pounds and could end your shit instantly. They look a little freaky. I don't know. They're like alien looking to me. I don't want a horse that's on fire in my fucking apartment living room. Slowpoke would be fucking a dope ass vibe. I think Slowpoke would be a chill ass vibe. He's already a little bit slow as is, so I think, you know, you smoke with him, he's just gonna be like laying on the couch, not really talking a lot. Slowbro would be pretty chill. Slowbro would be pretty chill. He's just like a bigger Slowpoke, which like I would prefer him to be a little bit smaller, but like he learned how to stand up, which is cool. He has free hands for you know, lighting the bong with. Magnemite. That's a weird vibe. Floating magnet. Floating fucking magnet. Magneton also, that might be bottom of low-key fucked up vibe. I don't know though. You know what? Magnemite might be kind of cool. I'm kind of reconsidering. My bad. Maybe I attacked him a little too quickly there. Magnemite is cool. I think Magneton is still kind of a fucked up vibe. I don't know. But Magnemite, if he's just kind of hanging out, if he's just floating there and not doing anything else but just like floating there, that's fine. Farfetch would be pretty chill. I like that he's like more like calm than the other birds. I think Farfetch would be chill. You know, just swap out the leek in his hand for a joint. That's all you need. Doduo. Doduo might be kind of a fucked up vibe, bro. That's a two-headed bird. That's a two-headed fucking ostrich. That is gonna freak me out 100%. I'm gonna get high. I'm looking at Doduo in my living room. I'm getting high. I'm be like, what do you mean? Why does it have two heads? Does it have one brain and control two heads, or is it two like conscious? Is it like, they have like dual consciousness? And that guy is get the fuck away from me. Three-headed ostrich, hell no. That is 10 times worse than two-headed ostrich. Seal? Seal would be pretty chill. Whether it, like, seal is just like in an enclosure swimming around in the water and I'm just like watching it, or it's like in the room next to me on the couch, either way, chill as hell. I think also same with Dugong. I think Dugong would also be pretty chill. Grimer I think would be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. He kind of has like he kind of seems dumb, like he's like a dumb guy, but like he'd be cool. He'd be like chill. He's like dumb, but he's like kind of chill at the same time. Every time I've smoked weed, there's been at least one person that's like kind of stupid but like fun to be around, and that guy's me. And I'm the Grimer in this scenario. Muck, that's a fucked up vibe. Giant pile of disgusting fucking goo, and he's like mad at me now too. Hell nah. When he's just a disgusting pile of goo, that's fine though. Shelder, I guess he's kind of funny looking. Big ass tongue sticking out. I'll put him at the bottom of kind of cool, I guess. I just don't feel much towards him, to be honest. Cloyster I'll put at like the bottom of got invited. I don't know. I mean, he looks exactly like the next Pokemon, which is Ghastly, who is immediately going in fucking pretty chill. I like a friend group that's a little like devious and like a little bit dastardly. I like my homies a little dastardly in the way that Ghastly is. We're gonna get up to some mischief, bro. We're gonna loiter. We're gonna loiter. We're gonna jaywalk. Maybe we'll hit up Walmart. We're playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 demo at Target with this guy for sure. Same with Haunter. Haunter would be like chill as fuck to smoke with. He has hands, bro. You can hand him the bong and he can light it himself. He looks like he would know how to do it. Like, you wouldn't even have to show him. I think most of these Pokemon you'd have to like show them. You'd be like, all right, yeah, so you're gonna put the bowl in, you're gonna pack it, and you're gonna put it up to your mouth, you're gonna inhale and light. You'd have to like explain how to smoke weed to them. I don't think you'd have to with Haunter. I think he knows how to do it, offer it. And Gengar, dope ass vibe. I'm sorry. I know it's basic. To like Gengar these days, but that is a dope ass vibe. You could never convince me this guy would not be chill as fuck to smoke weed with. Onyx might be get the fuck away from me. It's a giant rock snake. He's like intimidating as fuck. This guy is scary to be around. I'm not trying to be around Onyx, to be honest. Drowsy? Alright, we gotta ignore like the lore about this guy for a second when I put him in kind of cool, I guess, because his lore is fucked up. He like lures kids into the woods or some shit. I gotta put him in low-key fucked up vibe, actually. You know what, and I shouldn't even try to, and I'm gonna put Hypno there too. I was gonna say let's ignore the Pokedex, what the Pokedex says about these guys, but I don't think we can, actually. I don't know why I was gonna even try. He looks, I guess they just like look chill, but that's how they fucking get you, is they look kind of cool, but then they're like high-key predators. Actually, this guy's get away from me. With the thing, he's trying to hypnotize me? Hell no. Not when I'm off a couple bong rips. You're not trying to fucking hypnotize me. Krabby? Krabby would be kind of cool, bro. Look at that guy. He's kind of a chiller. He's kind of cool. I don't care that he's gonna be like scuttling back and forth, all fucking weird, like because he's a crab. It'd be fun to see him like try to like hold like the joint in the pincher. Kingler? I guess we'll invite him. I don't know. He's too big. I like him when he's smaller. Voltorb. That's a fucked up vibe. That's just a ball. That's just a conscious, living ball rolling around. I don't want any balls at my function. I'm not inviting any balls over to my house. And fucking Electrode too. Honestly, we might put him in kind of cool just because he has like a face now. I don't know. He looks like he'd be like funny. This guy looks like he would just be like, this girl I work with, she like smiles at me when we talk, so I think she's in love with me. Should I flirt with my coworker? That's the vibe he gives off with the way he looks right here. And Electrode looks like he would talk about like Call of Duty montages that he makes for YouTube. Execute might be get the fuck away from me. That's just 5. That's 5 eggs with faces. That's 5 living eggs. Executor, he'd be kind of cool. Low-key, because now he's like 3 pineapples on a tree. That'd be at least interesting. You'd be like, what the fuck? You'd be like, dude, what the fuck? And that'd be kind of cool, you know? Dude, Cubone would be pretty chill. Aside from the fact that he has a lot of trauma, you know, but you can't hold that against him. All right, if he starts talking about the fucked up things he's been through, you got to sit there and listen, because that's homeboy. And just because we're talking about some deep shit at the function doesn't mean we have to kick him out. You can hang out with someone that got some baggage. Marowak, we'll invite him, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little bit more indifferent about him. I know literally 0 lore about any Pokemon. Let's do like Cubone lore YouTube shorts.
Cubone is said to be the loneliest Pokemon to ever exist. In Pokemon Yellow, for example, the Pokedex even states that it wears the skull of its dead mother and cries in the moonlight, wishing that they could be together again.
Yeah, so that's the lore with Cubone. The lore with Cubone is it wears the skull of its dead mother and cries. That's what the fucking Pokedex says about him. The Pokedex, when it's Squirtle, is like, it produces bubbles from its mouth. It also can wear sunglasses and be a chill fucker. That's what it says about Squirtle. Cubone over here, it's like, yeah, dude, fucking your mom's dead. You're like a little kid and your mom died, Lamau. Oh, what are you, like, sad now? Like, that's what the Pokedex says about this guy. Hitmonchan. A lot less weird looking than Hitmonlee. So I think I would put him in pretty cool. The fit's kind of trash, not gonna lie, but he could be kind of cool. Lickitung. Lickitung would be a fucked up vibe, bro. Get that tongue out of my fucking face. Coughing? I mean, shit, we're already coughing anyways. Coughing, oh, what? Because I hit the bong too hard? Is that a good one, guys? Anyways, what was I talking about? What was I fucking saying? What? I don't know. Coughing, he's like spewing like toxic gas into the air. That's a fucked up vibe. I don't know. I don't want him around. Get away from me, dog. This guy looks like a predator. He looks like a fucking chomo. Rhyhorn, I guess he's invited. Rhydon? Rhydon what? Sorry. He's fucked up vibe. It's just like a giant like rock creature. I would feel like he was gonna like tear me in half the whole time I was smoking with him. I don't want him around. Fucking Chansey, dude. I don't even know, man. Kinda low-key fucked up vibe, maybe. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Tangela? Tangela would be chill as fuck, bro. Just like a ball of vines with feet. Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan is a fucked up vibe. First of all, why you got your kid with you, bro? Why you got your kid with you? We're smoking weed. Your kid is here with us? Actually, get away from me. You're the type of person where you're smoking weed around your fucking kid, bro. Bad fucking vibe. Horsey. I'm gonna put Horsey here and I'm gonna move Tentacool down to kind of cool, I guess. You know, you're like at the aquarium, you see this thing swim by. That's chill. That's a chill vibe. Seadra, a little bit more angry looking. I'm gonna put him in Got Invited. I don't know. Not as cute. I really just like the cute ones, to be honest. Golding would be kind of cool. It's big, pretty fish. I'll put her like here. Seeking, low-key fucked up vibe. I don't know. It like looks more stupid and big and dangerous. It looks more dangerous. I don't like that. Staryu. I gotta contemplate about Staryu a second. This might be the hardest one yet. You know what? I have to give it to Staryu. He'd be pretty chill. You know, he can't really like say much. He doesn't have like a face or anything. You know, he kind of just like dances too. He kind of like sways. If he's standing there just like swaying back and forth. We're listening to Imogen Heap. We're listening to experimental music at the function, and we got Starmie just kind of hanging out like this. Staryu. Or do I have him fucked up? I think this is Staryu. This is Starmie. I'm fucking stupid, actually. Hold on. God damn it. God damn it. I had him fucked up I had him switched. Starmie would be kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. There's like more of him. Might be a little freakier to be around than Staryu up here. Mr. Mime, get the fuck away from me, bro. Get away from me. You look like you're on the sex offenders registry. You look like you've committed sex crimes and you have to knock on my door and say, hey, I'm moving into the neighborhood. I have to tell you what I've done. I've done bad things before. It was at a sleepover, you know, like, my bad. Scyther? Scyther would be low-key fucked up vibe. That is a scary thing to be around. Your arms are weapons, bro? Your arms are fucking sharp blades? Hell nah. You're not coming over. Jinx is like the bottom of low-key fucked up vibe. These wide eyes just like staring at you fucking like this while you're smoking weed. Hands up. Saying like, ooh, like, are you scared? I'm coming for you. Like, hell no, bro. Out of here. We're kicking you out. Electabuzz would be fucking pretty kind of cool, I guess. Actually, I think I'd be like a little bit on edge, but like if he was cool, it'd be cool, you know. Magmar, I guess you're invited. I guess. If he like insisted upon coming, if he insisted on coming over, it's like, guys, I have the Super Mario Bros. Super Show on DVD. Can we watch this and smoke together? We're like, I guess, bro, sure. Fucking, what are you called again? Pinsir? Pinsir's a fucked up vibe, bro. Pinsir, the mouth, get the fuck away from me. Actually, Pinsir is get the fuck away from me with that scary ass mouth. If you saw Pinsir hanging out just in like the shadows of your room, burn the house down at that point. Tauros. I don't know about Tauros, bro. I don't know about Tauros. You know what? He could be kind of cool. I think if it was like a chill cow, I'm talking like, yeah, if it's like this, if it's like this guy, bro, I would love to just hang out with him or her. I think it's a her. I think she's a her. So if Tauros kind of has the vibe of Winnie the Moo from Alvea's Sanctuary, that's kind of cool. Magikarp. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess we'll invite Magic. You know what? I'll put him in kind of cool. Just because it's just like the legacy that Magikarp has. And if he was just swimming around in like a tank, in like a glass tank of water, he's just like stupid. Magikarp is just stupid. It's like the same, like dumb in an endearing way. I think Magikarp would be kind of cool. Gyarados. Gyarados low-key fucked up vibe. That's just a giant dragon. Like, I'm a little scared of that, to be honest. I know I put Charizard up here, but Gyarados, I don't know. A little bit more like scary looking to me. Lapras is dope ass vibe. Instant fucking dope ass vibe. There is no question. I think Lapras goes there, honestly. Ditto I think is top of pretty chill. If Ditto just stays in like this like goopy like purple form, or if he like if we could like get him to transform into like who'd be like the chillest person ever to smoke weed with ever. If we could have Ditto transform to be like Luigi from Mario, it's over. Like that, actually, that would put him in dope ass vibe. But I guess he could be anything. He could transform into whatever. He could be anyone or thing. He could be literally the bong. You could smoke out of him. He could turn into the bong. Eevee's dope ass vibe. Eevee's definitely dope ass vibe. Okay, Vaporeon. Well, did you know that in terms of I'm gonna put Vaporeon in. I'll put Vaporeon in pretty chill. Not for any like nothing that like a weird person would do. I sound like I'm just like guilty right now. I actually just think Vaporeon is like cool looking. And I've always fucked with Vaporeon. Probably not my favorite evolution, but like pretty cool. Flareon, I think Flareon would be dope ass vibe. I think Flareon would be dope ass vibe because it looks fluffy and soft. It looks big and fluffy and soft. I'm gonna put Flareon above Eevee even. Okay, Porygon. Ooh, Porygon would be cool. Kind of freaky, I guess, a little bit. You'd be like, what the hell am I looking at, bruh? Why that motherfucker made of polygons? What's going on? Bro's made of geometry. Like, how is he in my room right now? But he's cool. I think he's cool. I would fuck with that. Ammonite. If we ignore praising Lord Helix, because I know there's like fan lore, there's like fan headcanon about this motherfucker being like the god of all Pokemon. Oh, it's because of Twitch Plays Pokemon. They had Lord Helix. So there's like lore with this guy, but actually get the fuck away from me, bro. You look terrifying. I don't want you around me, bro. Ammonite, I'll put in, I guess, the top of low-key fucked up vibe, because like he's kind of chill looking. We'll invite him. I warmed up to him. Actually, I warmed up to him a little bit. Amistar, hell no. Kabuto, though. Kabuto, I also think would be low-key fucked up vibe. Like weird as hell. Kabutops, I think also same, bro. Like, I don't know. You have, like, your arms are made of fucking weapons just like Scyther? Like, no. And Aerodactyl? That's a low-key fucked up vibe for me. I'm gonna be scared. Alright, I've seen fucking Jurassic Park. I know what they do to people. I know what happens when you see a dinosaur. Dude, fucking Snorlax. We're gonna put Snorlax in dope ass vibe. We're gonna put him in dope ass vibe. He's kind of just laying there. He's probably just sleeping, but he looks like a gigantic fucking pillow. And I would hope that I could just like kind of like lay on his like big round belly, because he looks like a living beanbag chair. We need him there. We need him at the fucking at the smoke sesh. For sure. Articuno would be weird as hell. I guess we'll invite him. That would be a little scary though. Big giant ice bird. IDK, bro. Zapdos would be kind of cool. I mean, I'd be scared of him, but like that is one of the coolest legendary Pokemon ever. And then Moltres, I guess you're invited. I don't know. Bottom have got invited. All right, Dratini. I mean, there's just no question that'd be pretty chill. I think that's top of pretty chill. Dragonair, I would also be pretty chill. But the reason I won't put them in dope ass vibe is because they pale in comparison to the vibes of fucking Dragonite. Are you kidding me? This guy right here, one of the most happy-go-lucky, jolly looking Pokemon ever, and he's a big cool dragon at the same time. Dragonite, I think that's the best one. I think there's I think that's the best one. I think that's number one chiller at when we're passing the bong around. The best guy to pass the bong to, I think, has to be Dragonite. Mewtwo would be pretty cool if he like fucks with me. Mewtwo, if he fucks with me, which I guess in my egotistical mind, I feel like Mewtwo would fuck with me. The masculine urge to assume Mewtwo would fuck with you. But if he did, I think it'd be cool to smoke weed with Mewtwo. Because now we have someone we can really talk about some real shit with. Because he also got some trauma. His life is all fucked up, and I think it'd be cool to talk about it with him if he fucks with me, which again I think he would. And then the last Pokemon on the tier list, Mew, is also a dope ass fucking vibe. Hold on. This right here, this is a Pokemon card that I've had since elementary school. I've had this card for over a decade. When I was 8 years old, I was given this card in elementary school, and I've had it ever since. If you graded this card and it was a PSA 10, it would be worth like $1,000. I don't think this one would be, but I am such a dedicated fan to Mew that if I graded this card and it was graded as a PSA 10, I still wouldn't sell it. Even though it's $1,000, that's a fucking band right there, I still wouldn't sell it because I just fuck with this guy so much. This is the coolest Pokemon card. I think it's the best one. I fucking love this guy right here. I always have since I was a kid, and that's why he's in dope ass vibe. Didn't mean to flex on you. That's also my bad for flexing real quick. I traded probably a card worth way less than that is now. I probably traded like I probably scammed the fuck out of some kid when I was 8 years old on the playground. We're running a underground Pokemon card black market. I scammed the fuck out of a kid for that. But I do fuck with Mew. That's how much I fuck with Mew. I had to scam some kid for it. And so yeah, that's the tier list. I think this is good. I think this makes sense. officially the statute of limitations cannot get to me because I am 21 years old now. When I last went live, I was 20 years old, and now I'm fucking 21. Can't get me now. Officially pardoned of all my past crimes.